What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray. Back with another Gamecock news update, and today I am talking about the men's basketball team, and they're being spanked by Kentucky, and has been a very difficult season for the men's basketball team. Talk to you what I think about that, and also talk to you about a few other things. But before I do, man, if you love this content, man, please do two things. Three, if you subscribe. One, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Also hit the notification bell. Notification bell allow you to know every time I drop a video. And also, if you are a subscriber, share the content, man. That's free as well. It helps YouTube know that Lucky Murray, you feel Lucky Murray content and it's popping. So, but before I do, man, here's what, man. I got a special announcement. Tomorrow, I will be the MC of this event and also doing music, an announcer. But it's the SC Upstate Redhawks against the Primetime Players. The Primetime Players are a team out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. They've been mentioned and featured in the TBT, that's the basketball tournament. They also, man, have NBA great Trevor Booker coming in the building. It is at Sterling Gym. The address is down at the bottom. Hey, man, you don't want to miss it, man. Live sports is back, especially in Upstate, and this organization, the SC Upstate Redhawks, do a lot for the community. I help out as a volunteer youth basketball coach, and also help out with the organization. So if you want to see your boy definitely be in the building. $10 will help this organization, non-profit organization. Does a ton in the community. You don't want to miss this game. It's going to be a good game. Primetime Players is a really good team. I'm expecting to win, though, for the SC Upstate Redhawks. But like I said before, man, Frank Martin has this is a terrible year, man, to say the least. 6-14, I believe. Just got beat by 20 by Kentucky. Kentucky went on a massive three-point parade, knocking everything down. We're going to read about it in 247sports.com, and I'm going to come back at it with my opinion. So let's get into the article real quick. Excuse me, people. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Lord. All right. I'm back. My popular man. Gamecocks routed in Lexington as Wildcats take over in the second half. So let's read this right here. It says, South Carolina was competitive in the first half of Saturday's afternoon meeting, but a three-point shooting onslaught by Kentucky in the second half led to the Wildcats to a 92-64 victory over the Gamecocks. Perimeter shooting was the biggest story of the game. The Gamecocks didn't make any of their 5 attempts in the first half and only trailed by 8 points despite the Wildcats making 5. In the second half, the three-point shooting revved up for the team in blue. Kentucky had 6 made threes over the first 6 minutes of play, ballooned to 36-28 halftime lead to a 58-41. Carolina didn't have a made three-pointer until more than 25 minutes into the game. The second half was embarrassing. The resolve and lack of fight was disappointing, head coach Frank Martin said. When we were not able to score, we lost our fight defensively. If you don't have fight when you play teams in the SEC, they are going to score at will. They jump up and make a whole bunch of threes. It's not what they do, but it's what they did today. That created the separation of the game. I'm gonna read this. Let me see if they let me play this real quick. Just the 3-point, man. It was crazy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me go back down there because I don't know if y'all can. Actually, that's a little stuttery, but let's keep going with that. It says the Gamecocks finished 2 of 17 from 3-point range, and the Wildcats made 13 of their 27 attempts. South Carolina A.J. Lawson entered the game leading the SEC in league games with 3.3 made three-pointers per game. He finished with 0 for 5 from the distance, 2 of 10 overall, and scored just 6 points in 31 minutes play. It broke a streak of 12 games scoring in double figures for the junior guard. It was a nightmarish day for the Gamecocks point guard, regardless of how they tried to score the basketball. The combination starter of T.J. Moss and backup 7 Woods and Trey Hannibal combined for just 5 points, 1 of 21 from the field, and 65 combined minutes on the floor. So let's get back at it again, man. And this right here was something that was, in my opinion, just been a struggle for the Gamecocks. If you look at Frank Martin and his tenure. We had a really good run in 2017 when we went to the Final Four. Other than that, man, we haven't really been in contention for the NCAAs. Haven't really been in contention in the SEC. And it's been a few years where we've been right on the cusp of it. It was even one year where we actually we won 20 plus games but didn't make the field. So it's going to be difficult to see. I don't see where he got 2 years left on his deal, so next year will be 1 year. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment in the comment section below. But I truly believe that we need to go a different direction when it comes to basketball. If this was football and we was mediocre at best, we would want the head coach head. But because we value football more than we do basketball, we are very lenient when it comes to basketball. Dave Odom, to me, was the only time we really had good success. Frank Martin with that Final Four run. I'm not excusing that. That was an amazing run for the Gamecocks team. But the consistency part of it, to me, was when Dave Odom, excuse me, the former Wake Forest coach that came to us and that led us to 2 NIT championships. Basketball at South Carolina is mediocre at best. The women's team does an amazing job, and hats off to Don Staley. Maybe we can make Don the head coach for the men's team. I mean, we don't really have an identity. I mean, our teams do play good defense, but we lack scoring. It's no point of making good defensive team if you can't score. And when I watch the South Carolina basketball team, the main thing that I watch is the fact that when we're down, we cannot score. We depend a lot on AJ Lawson to do certain things, and we're not getting a whole bunch of buckets from any other players. So it's going to be a tough year this year, and I don't see us climbing out of that hole next year either. So I am thinking that we need to go in a different direction when it comes to basketball. Yahoo Sports said that Frank Martin's his status as head basketball coach is kind of murky. I'm thinking that we have one more bad season like this next year. We need to go our separate ways from Frank Martin. So here's what I need you to do. Write down in the comment section below, what do you think about this situation? Let me know if you feel in Frank Martin. What do you think is wrong with the basketball team? Comment in the comment section below. But again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. And yes, fortunately, our men's team it's terrible. Hopefully tomorrow the women's can lock up and win the SEC tournament so they can make a NCAA bid and run, and hopefully get their season together so they can win the national championship, which they should have won last year. But let me know what you think about in the comment section below. But until next time, people.